So, welcome to day 6. We're halfway through. I'm excited about this one because, well, let me go back. So, day number 6, living your magnetic life, the 12 days of Christmas celebration. But tip number 6 is the tip about the vibration of creativity and play. Oh my gosh, has this changed my life? So this again, because I am an energy healer, every feeling, remember, every feeling we have inside becomes you become that magnet. What you're feeling inside is your magnet. So the vibration of creativity and play, really connecting to that child that we all have inside. Um, it is one of the vibrations like love, creativity and playfulness is actually a vibration which is one of the top. Love, creativity and play are everything when it comes to manifesting. And again, at my retreat, we are going to be in the vibration of creativity and play. Have you ever watched a small child? Just being so open with the things that they, want to create in their life. They just don't have any blocks like, oh God, this isn't right. I mean, some do, but I remember as a child, my mother, bless her soul, was very serious, and she was English. And I mean, she would even tell me as a child, I can't stand the giggling. Please stop giggling. So, of course, that made me giggle even more. But, I had to be this responsible little girl. And in my healing book, I have written an entire chapter of the sparkle in my life just was so dim as a child because I didn't have that playfulness because I had to be responsible. I rode horses all my life, and I had to be, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being responsible, but having the balance of creativity and play and also responsibility. It's a beautiful balance, but I was so out of balance that I had to be serious. And I had to be in that adult energy all the time, all through my childhood. And now, I didn't know how to be creative. And, for the past, and I always kind of dabbled in creativity, but now I allow myself on a daily basis to kind of see life through creativity and play. And again, the vibration of creativity is such a high frequency that you are able to open to receiving. And like I said, my Sedona retreat, the intention of it is to create a high vibration, giving tips, allowing us. How many times do we tell ourselves, oh, I can't be silly, or I can't be playful because we have to be responsible. And I'm not saying going around blowing bubbles all day, but being creative is so important. And I don't care who you are, every single one of us has creativity inside of us, that frequency of creativity. Whether you're a cook, whether you exercise, whatever you're doing, you can do it with creativity and play. And I definitely did not have enough of that before I started my whole awakening to this. So see, jumping rope, blowing bubbles, painting. We're actually going to be at the retreat. I don't want to give too much away, but we're going to be doing this intuitive art, which is actually connecting to our inner child and then creating artwork from that vibration. So this is a really, really important tip. Tip number 6 to living a magnetic life is creating more playfulness, being just feeling creative. If you want, because the adult self in you is saying, "Oh, that's not right." How many of you, when as in art class in school, you had a teacher telling you, "Oh, well, that's not right. Oh, you need to color between the lines." I was always one that was, all over the place coloring and, getting into trouble because it wasn't the way that my teacher was telling me to create something. And we are going to be coloring outside of the lines in Sedona. There is no judgment. There is nothing that is not right, because creativity comes from the playfulness of within. And I know that my writing, I didn't even think that I could write. And I am on the sixth chapter of my book, and my editor is just saying, "Oh my God, this is brilliant." Because what it is, I've tapped into the creativeness and the humor of my little girl self. She's always been very funny, and I've always loved to make people laugh. Um, I don't have any good jokes, but I've always had a very really good sense of humor, but that was kind of pushed down. And remember, what is my first children's book was, Let Your Inner Golden Sparkle Shine. So it's kind of like a tribute to that little girl who always wanted to play, but she didn't have the right tools to know how. So I encourage you, tip number 6, to create more play and creativity in your life. All right, so see you tomorrow for tip number 7.